Yeah, highest ranked human in the league. Fortitude looking very good lately. Not completely flawless, but really good, certainly. And LawLiet, he is almost at the bottom of the standings. Only Elegant lower in points than LawLiet. After 8 games, LawLiet has only 11 points. That is a bit disappointing so far. We'll see if there's going to be a way for him to show his true colors and his true skills still. What's up with Neo? He has the flu pretty bad right now. Hoping to get over it soon. Keeper showing up with Harass. Keeper of the Grove. Not maybe the hero we were expecting. The Warden usually. LawLiet's most iconic weapon. Dare we say strongest weapon. Almost every Night of right now plays almost only Demon Hunter. LawLiet though trying to be a little bit more innovative. Going for a very, very early Tree of Life expansion. Going for some Peasant Harass. That is 2 Peasant kills right here. Not too bad. And a decent little delay. MK always normally struggles against summoner heroes in the early game. If the Keeper first was better, we would see him more. I wonder if you guys have grown tired of me saying this by now. I've mentioned this a million times. I think the Keeper first is way too weak in its current form, but LawLiet still trying to make him work right here. MK with the footies heading towards the Night of expansion. It's only 25 seconds away, the Tree of Life. Not sure if he's got the necessary damage here, and this is a great start for LawLiet. This is fantastic. Double Claw is also extremely good for the Keeper, has to be said. A little bit of mana drain against the MK. Oh, the Tree of Life will finish, but will it be saved? There's not many wisps here for the repair, I think. That looks to be a kill. And that's level 3 for the Mountain King. Okay. And now it seems like we're in a weird situation here. Both expos cancelled for the time being. The human does not have the option of not expanding and just playing one base. With MK first, you absolutely must play expansion. And what's LawLiet going to do?
Forces are under attack.
He started the tech a while ago. Got the Hunter's Hall on the way. Gonna have gold again enough soon for another expansion. Big Daddy MK though, now back to the main base. With the boost of speed, he gets quite a bit more dangerous. Oh, that has a ton of moon juice, by the way, so the Keeper can get back to full mana pretty easy. And hello, Raiders! Welcome, everybody. Thanks, Saul, for the raid. Hope you guys had a great time on BNet. Oh, Stormbolt! Yeah, that was close to finding the kill there. TP necessary. MK with the boots. It's a full moon well here, LawLiet. You have to drink from the full moon well. Think about the efficiency! And at the moment, looks like it is going to be the Human Expo finishing up pretty soon. Arcane Tower there would be quite nice to have. MK though now might be terminally low on mana. Keeper still holding the skill points. Got a Demon Hunter second. Level 2 Entangle now shown. This can be pretty good at picking off Footmen. One Entangle and a couple of right clicks is enough. Level 2 Entangle was nerfed not too long ago. The duration was reduced by 1 second. Not a huge nerf, but still a nerf. A nerf that I would say the Keeper didn't really need. But the Keeper does appreciate these items. These are perfect items. Plus 13 damage to the Keeper is actually amazing. Now Mana Burn displayed for the first time. Another one maybe? A Parting Gift? He gets away with a bit of mana. Ooh, and look at the sneaky AP right here. In the little cubby. Hidden behind the tree, maybe? Oh, that could make things pretty complicated here for the human. MK though now with the clarity running. And now it's up to LawLiet to try to creep as fast as he can. This Demon Hunter wants to get the level 3 as quickly as possible. And here we see the Keeper indeed. He's really good at dealing with these straggler footmen. It cost him some mana from the Entangle, but a couple of kills here, a couple of kills there, a little bit of experience. Chopped for a Clarity Potion would be great here as well. 40 now going for a Shredder. Looks like he will aim towards tier 3. And the AP is already up. MK could TP in here. Trying to get rid of the Ancient Protector. Throw with the Magi, good item for him as well. TP in. Oh, the Shredder. Gonna be loading up. You don't want to lose that one. A little bit of Zeppelin Micro, but now the Shredder is very, very hurt. Here now you want to be definitely quite careful. Mountain King, what about him? What about him though? He might be dead here. With a Dryad slow, the MK is killed. That's a huge kill. Level 2 for the Demon. AP pressure, I think 40 wasn't expecting. And with that, I feel like LawLiet takes a lead in this game. Hardly anything to defend with right now for 40. Going for the Tavern Res? No, he isn't. He's tier 1, by the way. 40's tier 1 here. This looks disastrous for Fortitude. LawLiet with the pocket strat Keeper. Nobody's doing this these days. Hero's now very low mana. And also low HP. Look at all that experience, man. GG! 40 calls it. Not even 10 minutes on map 1. The Keeper surprise working out. And isn't it just wonderful? This item can have huge impact. Ring of Regen especially would be incredible. Claws of Attack would be incredible.
Hoggers.
Clement with the resub, thank you very much. Periad, really bad. Pendant, really bad. Okay, both players here very unlucky with the items. It's the only bad item for the Demoner. It's very unlucky indeed. Demon is not going for mana burn here, so we have more water elementals at the ready. Little archer block. 140 is hurt. 140 is there. We got wisps in position for the detonates. Meantime, of course, Expo coming up here. If you're playing MK first, you can't really reliably cancel the expansion, at least not with too many losses. Now with the AM, it's looking easier. Oh, double detonate, kind of hitting. Water Elemental's gone, but the Expo is still cancelled. Looking like a pretty good start for 40 so far. Can LawLiet re-establish the expansion? Trying to do it. Almost everything's hurt for 40 right now. He's going to need a shop pretty damn soon.
A town is under siege.
Low HP footies all around the map. AM also low mana. Get the boots and the circlet on the Demon. A little bit up in experience right now, thanks to some detonates. Archers moving out. Oh, the tower. Ooh, tower's very late. Is that a mistake in 40's build order? No tower early to protect the expansion. That might now turn into a problem. Archers showing up, having a very easy time going for the cancel here. Mass repair, I don't think is enough. There's a fourth archer showing up, and yeah. Now it really does like a big mistake. No Arcane Tower protecting these peasants. That's going to be more damage to the economy. So far, though, minimal losses on 40. To be completely honest. One archer. Oh, getting away as well. LawLiet. Looks like a great start into the day so far for him on these first 2 maps. Human tech might turn out to be quite late. Then again, Forty's got a good amount of lumber here. Maybe he can hit that button in just a moment. Yeah, he does. Okay, tier 2 now started. Night Elf tier 2. Oh. Just barely ahead for LawLiet here. But he's got a strong Demon Hunter. Double Circlet purchase, pretty expensive, but of course very good for the hero. Archmage trying to get his own level 3 level up. Going for the Shredder. Going for the Shredder. Does that mean tier 3 play again? If you're just playing a tier 2 Riflecaster push, there's no need for a Shredder, really.
A player's forces are under attack.
Into Immolation, you're doing very well. Oh, imagine if he gets the last hit. They would have stopped level 3 AM. That would have been absolutely huge. LawLiet almost with the perfect early game. I would say that was the one miss that he had so far. AM has one Water Elemental ready. Don't think that's enough here for a cancel. With all the Night Elf units here. A little bit of wisp hunting though. 102 he might be able to claim. Detonates leading to more experience. Look at the Demon Hunter. He's beyond level 3.5 already. This looks to be a strong demon late game. Ooh, nice timing for the farm wall. Just quick enough before the demon gets in. Oh, or does he get in? Does he get in? I think he does. A little bit of fiery fun will be on display for the Arcane Tower. Drains it all. Lots of damage on these peasants, but I guess most of them did end up surviving. Even right now throwing his weight around. LawLiet's got the lead here. As long as he gets out the bears fast enough. Which I think he should. Both players working with a decent bag at the moment. Ooh, look at that. Demon level 4 at 7.5 minutes. That's a crazy fast level 4. Naga second. Gonna be the addition. Yeah, I wonder if LawLiet's gonna go for a third hero. Very rarely seen by Night Elves, but LawLiet has displayed it sometimes, especially if it's a slow game, if the human is taking his time with tier 3, which 40 is. He is going tier 3, turtling up with masonry and towers. LawLiet's gonna have full map control here for a long time. This is a tough game for 40, man. This is a really tough game. And the Demon Hunter Scout sees the tier 3 so early. I think LawLiet should also now prioritize the Shredder. Get ready for the Giga late game. Demon could die here, actually. Ooh, if the MK was out just 20 seconds earlier, could have gotten a kill here. Double Ancient of Wind. Oh, yes. I think LawLiet is thinking about the late game. Off to the lab we go. I'd be shocked if this is now not a Shredder. There he is. Okay. Let's strap in, boys. This is going to be a long tier 3 macro game. Outstanding early game by 40. Excuse me. Outstanding early game by LawLiet. Made 40 feel, I believe, that he couldn't finish this game on tier 2. And this is what map control means. If you are the much stronger player on the map, like LawLiet is right now and for the foreseeable future, you can bully the opponent away from every creep camp. You can win every fight. That is why you have control of the map. That is why you have map control. And great control also here on the Zeppelin. Now it's about smart movement, limiting the humans creeping, making sure you get the large majority of creep camps on the map.
Players' forces are under attack.
Talons starting production. I think LawLiet is expecting mass air. He's trying to counter mass air with Talons. Get the triple workshop over here. It could be a tank game as well. LawLiet opening up the other gold mine, thinking about a third base. Perhaps. Oh. Oh, mistake by LawLiet. Trying to save him with a staff. Oh, a sick staff. Staff into staff. Shredder in the main base. What a great game by LawLiet so far. Absolutely tremendous. Map 1 and 2. And starting the season with 0-8. And today, perhaps LawLiet gets his first win against the best human in the world. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Series is not over yet. You don't want to underestimate 40, that's for sure. Alright, choo choo, here come the tanks. LawLiet has not too much static defense against the tanks. Normally you want to have a lot of Ancients of War. Okay. Here they come now. Very important that the Shredder survive, by the way. You need that lumber. Keep making Ancients. Keep going for upgrades. Ancients of War here, seeming a little bit late. Okay, probably just kill the tree here, maybe. In come the Talons. That should be fairy fire on everything. 40 might be able to get this one. One tank staffed out. Tree of Life is taking a lot of damage here. Next tank goes down, but there's no repair here anymore. 40, all of a sudden, he finds the Expo snipe. Huge pickoff. At a fairly cheap price. Only a tank and a pally going down here along with the TP. Oh, and the perfect game for LawLiet now. No longer looking perfect. He's going to re-expand. It's going to be tanks, tanks, tanks all day over here. High level here, the Knight of Heroes. Demon Hunter level 6 seems quite likely this game. If we don't get a third hero. Human hero levels a lot more modest. Only 3, 2, 1 so far. Like the Archer Scout here as well with Ultra Vision. Acting as a sentry ward, looking for the third base. In the past, we always used to think that to counter tanks properly, you need a Panda. So with the Panda, range nerf, Breath of Fire, range nerf. We've been seeing him less and less, and we've been seeing more and more Night Elves able to defend tanks also successfully with Naga.
A player's forces are under attack.
Some bears in the main base defending. The Night Elf army over here. But he loves to go for the two-pronged attack. Attempting now a third base. This is going to be LawLiet's challenge. Defending his bases while stopping a human third base. Having the level 3 mana burn here, of course, is phenomenal. Oh my god, look at all that mana eliminated.
A player's forces
the towers are not cancelled yet. This attack is all about distraction. I feel like 40 is starting to look better and better here. 3 attack upgrades on the tanks already. Damn, that's pretty fast. But he has to make sure this tree survives this time. He needs those resources.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
few buildings going down. Moonwell is easy to kill. Have to be replaced quickly. So Moonju is also being lost, right? Well, at least using the Moon Juice somewhat inefficiently for mana on the bears. Question is, can LawLiet counterattack and take out the towers at the third base before the next wave of tanks rolls in? There's actually no tanks being made at the moment. Both players back to no upkeep. Gyro is what we're seeing now. Gyro bombs. Oh, damn. Forty's getting ready for some gyro laming now. They also have 3 attack upgrades, same as the tanks. Speaking of attack upgrades, Bears also on 3-1. I think 40 forgot to upgrade 1 cannon tower here. He could have 3 cannon towers instead of 2. Seems like a pretty big mistake right now. Crucial moment in the game. If 40 holds the third base, he likely has the lead. Imagine though, hard to bring down. Tanking lots of damage. The Hellstone here was huge. Shredder is taken out. The Bears are still active. Only a single cannon tower left. Meantime, we got gyros in the main base. Dryad's gonna have to deal with them, but the Dryads aren't a great counter to them. Looks like the towers are broken. TP is out. Heroes are all giga hurt. Gyros, of course, a lot less damage than the tanks against buildings. Important move here for LawLiet. It looked like the game was starting to slip away from him. But now this third base is exposed. Demon Hunter is getting very close to that level 6. The Naga on 5 already. Also very fast for a second hero.
Forces are under attack.
Hippogriffs trying to counter the gyros. That works to an extent. The back and forth, I guess. TP home. Expo not yet taken out. Forty's gonna call it GG! Oh my lord. LawLiet takes the 2-0 in a grand position now to win this series. He's gonna get level 2 here regardless, but this cost quite a bit of mana.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, 40 switching strategies. The expansions so far not working out. 40 is amazing with Rifle Caster Push. I would say he's by far the best. I've seen Sok now also do it quite a few times. Infi seems to try to avoid the strategy. He doesn't like it so much, but Sok, yeah, he does it a fair amount. And he does it a lot worse and less reliable, I'd say, than 40 is able to play it. Not much Moon Juice here in the main base. It's an easy time to hunt Wisps. That is the downside of going for this big ambitious creep early. Lots of Moon Juice requirements.
The town is under siege.
Not a very comfortable position for LawLiet right now. Has to juggle those Wisps like a circus master. Another one goes down though. Tier 3, and with that, Bears might end up being very late. Five archers. 6 archers. Wait. Normally 5 archers is always the limit of what you want to go when you're gonna go to Bears. Third Moonwell also very late, by the way. There's really not gonna be too much Moon Juice here for LawLiet for a while.
A player's forces are
Wait, did he
under
cancel the
attack.
6th archer? Nope. He is remaking it. Demon without boots, having a tough time chasing for these kills. Very good footy saves so far. I need to use some immolation. Burn, baby, burn. One more kill. Looking for another. Oh, the piggy! Ha! Piggy bouncer. But footy still survives. There's an opening here into the main. Ooh, AM would love to get some archer kills here. Demon can't really enter and do damage. Archmage, how many archers can he get? How good is the block gonna be? If LawLiet saves them all, that would be so sick. Has to turn around with this one. Oh, blocked. Very well done. LawLiet somehow saves all the archers. Another good move by him. Oh, I think I spoke too soon. This one gonna go down. One archer lost in the end.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wisps have to be remade. Resources for LawLiet though still looking pretty good. He's going for the Naga second. And of course it's Blood Mage, Rifle, Caster. It's more archers. Here 3.
Player's forces are under attack.
There's no lures yet. LawLiet might be playing this without bears, which is always very hard to do. When this push hits your main base, you really want to have that rejuve. Normally. 7 archers for LawLiet. Okay, I think it's official. No bears. It's gonna be MGs, I guess. Archer MG. Very popular strat on Concealed Hill because of health fountains. But in fact, we don't have health fountain here. Archer attack upgrades. Hey, LawLiet with his own... with his own idea. Everybody else against Rifle Caster push will play mass bears.
Player's forces are under attack.
LawLiet here playing it with archers. Is he gonna go for Bottom third? Guess he doesn't really have the supply for that. Good bone chimes? Ooh. Oh man. That would be so good for bears. Oh, that would be so good for bears. Those the bone chimes. Big heal potion for the demon. That's fantastic. Healing is going to be the issue for LawLiet this game without bears. That's always the problem for Night Elf. You know, we complain about Night Elf always playing bears every single game. Bears, demon, bears, demon, bears, demon. But it is understandable. It makes the game just so much easier when you have the Rejuve healing source. If you don't play Rejuve, you always struggle with healing. That is, I think, the design problem, honestly, of Night Elf. I think Blizzard there was not thinking very far ahead. Which is why I think Potom should be a healer hero.
Player's forces are under attack.
We got one bear. No MGs. Roar, of course, here could be great. Tells the TP. Okay, ballsy. Ten archers? Oh yeah, sick. 10 archers with marksmanship. Not yet coming, by the way. Still no marksmanship.
Town is under siege.
How much lumber is it again? Like 175 or something? Ah, sorry. It has been researched. I missed it. We got the marksmanship now. Lots of damage on the archers. Of course, very frail. E-Mana right now holding the front line. These defensive items and the heal potion are so good for it. Anything that moves in close could die quickly. Archers hunting for the caster kills. They snipe the sorceress. They're trying to snipe maybe also the priests. Not exactly. So far the archers are doing pretty well. Demon to level 4. Yo, LawLiet with the mass archers. Doing what almost nobody else succeeds in doing. Almost nobody's able to hold this push against Fortitude. I think Fortitude needs tier 3 Knights, doesn't he? Knights, of course, would be amazing against this army, but maybe that time has come and gone. Even still has the big healing. Fog Lightning almost gets the kill. Heal scroll required. There's no mana for banish anymore, pretty much. And there's the big healing. Oh, all that damage healed up. Okay, there's one more banish. Maybe the second. Here comes the bear. He's gonna have Roar Rejuve. Roar? And holding on to the Rejuve for the Naga, actually. I thought for the demon. Archers have +6 damage. Every single one of them. 40 kiting back towards the main base. Imagine now is dropping low on HP. LawLiet, what's he doing next? Looking forward to nighttime, I'm sure he is. I'd love to see Wellspring here. Now would be the perfect time to research.
A player's forces are under
It's
attack.
125 lumber. No, wait. It's 125 gold. Sorry. More lumber. My bad. I guess he doesn't quite have the lumber. No, wait. It's not. How much is it again? I always forget. It's 75 gold, goddammit. 150 lumber. But LawLiet's instead going for expansion. No Wellspring yet. Fog Lightning for the next kill. Double level 4 LawLiet. He seems to have defended this perfectly. It didn't even really get close. The mass archers. Can you believe it? LawLiet, what a showing by him today. So close to 3-0-ing 40. That would be 5 big points for the standings.
A player's forces are under attack.
You can also creep pretty damn fast with archers. Demon Hunter in the main base. There was still the opening, but he doesn't have an Orb of Venom, so he's actually not doing too much damage here. This is just a bit of distraction. The militia are going to clean him up. Gonna have to staff out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Second Ancient of Lore now coming. Mass Bears soon to be added. Mass Bears plus archers with these upgrades. Excuse me. Absolutely wonderful. Book of Flames. I think that's also kind of nice. You're always going to have Immolation on the demon. And you can even do damage when you're banished. LawLiet gonna get very close here to that level 5.
Player's forces are under attack.
I would retrain if I was him. Retrain into mana burn. Oh, he sells it. Okay. And LawLiet gonna get the next red camp. Is Blizzard an option? Chat is asking. Yeah, very good point. I think that's what Fortitude should have done. Seeing the mass archers, I think Blizzard is what he needed. He's got Blizzard now. I think it's too late. This game might just be over already with the expo about to begin mining. What's the big item here? Claws plus 12. Oh, that's sick for the Naga as well. Guy in the chat asking, Remo Demo all caps, how would Podem heal? Well, I would change the owl ability, which is a stupid ability, into a healing ability. And there are many different ways in which you could do that.
player's forces are under attack.
LawLiet now seems to be set up perfectly. Here's the Tome of Free Training. Why didn't you keep the armor? Could have kept the cloak then. Whatever. He doesn't need Cloak of Flames. Cloak of Flames isn't that good anyways. In most situations. Item on the ground. Talisman of Evasion. Well, normally kind of good. Not this time, though. But beginning to deny archers. No, don't do that. They were good friends to you. We get a bottom third now. Oh, shit. It's going to be even more damage for the archers. Single target heal or AoE heal? I think it should be AoE heal. To give another option to Night Elf. Because Moonwell heal is single target. Rejuve heal is single target. I think bottom heal should be AoE. We are seeing a bottom here, believe it or not. She cannot heal, but she can give more damage to everyone. Almost everyone. With the aura. And of course, she's another great orb carrier. Triple Orb of Venom represents a huge threat. Good Siphon though. Demon Hunter here is completely out of mana. Can be mass banished. He gets to level 5. Bears are disappearing, but surprisingly, it's the archers who are proving hard to kill. Isn't that crazy? It's because if the rifles run in range, then they're taking heaps of damage. Fog Lightning for the kill in this save. They are not possible because of the dust. Look at the archers. Plus 9 damage on these archers with Roar. Bears are dead, but bears are being remade. And now we see the Blizzard stacking up. Here we see how much the Blizzard can do against archers. I think this really was the big mistake by 40, not retraining into Blizzard earlier. Way different look now when the AM has some space to use his abilities. Now it's going to be up to the Demon Hunter. Mana burn better. Anti-magic potion would go a long way. Forty's keeping this game somewhat even, but we got a big big supply lead and the expo lead on LawLiet. This is very, very tough to come back from. And now we get the triple orb of venom, by the way. No, excuse me, we don't. Naga gave the orb over to the bottom selflessly. But I'm sure he's going to go for that orb later when it's ready. Oh, caster's a bit out of position. We're going to have Owl Scout soon as well, by the way. Then we don't need dust anymore against this invis. Good Siphon, though. Demon Hunter is again out of mana. This means again more... Oh, Fog Lightning. Okay, rip. And GG! GG! LawLiet with the 3-0 today against 40. Absolutely wild.